Hi, welcome back to this episode of Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Trace Griffin in Atlanta. Today, we're going to truck all the way up to Dayton, Ohio. That's where we find Elizabeth Presher from Hite Digital in Dayton. Welcome to Media Champions. How are you?
I am well. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for saying yes, and thanks for what you do because Hite Digital name speaks for itself. And what Hite Digital does to help people tell their story is just fascinating. Love your website. Love what people can learn from you. Walk me through, Elizabeth, when you've got a potential client and how you're trying to help them tell their story, because it's more than just, hey, I've got 500 likes on a post. How do you explain coming out of that box that there are so many options out there, because there are?
Absolutely. One of my very favorite quotes is Simon Sinek, and it's people buy why you sell and not what you sell. And so it's really important for us to be very intentional with our strategies and our plan to get to know our clients and to help them tell their stories, and to help them really grow a business in a way that serves their life really, really well.
What surprises you the most, Elizabeth, about what a client or potential client maybe doesn't quite understand yet about telling the story? Because it's so much more than just, hey, I have this budget and I have to spend it on radio, TV, social media, so put my story out there. I mean, what surprises you the most about what they don't understand?
I think probably what surprises me the most is just how a lot of times we think that we need to be this perfect story. I've seen it in my own experiences. I actually owned a boutique for a little bit, and I think when I initially started, I thought people want to see the finished product and they want to see the perfect piece. And the reality is, people really love to see our story. They relate to us and our weaknesses, and they also, when they see the full story, they're able to really celebrate with us and our strengths as well. And I think it really adds that layer of loyalty, which is incredibly important right now. As you just said, there are a ton of choices, and how can we build those relationships really deep and really strong? So not only do we get that first purchase, but we really develop lifelong customers.
Your passion comes through beautifully, Elizabeth, but it sounds to me like you're taking customers on a journey, if you will. And kudos to you, because you're helping them see this from beginning to end and grow this process. So that brings me to this next very important question. Even if a company, big or small, has an internal media or marketing department, it's still a really good idea for them to partner with someone like you. Why?
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest reasons to find a partner in the digital marketing space or the marketing space is you have somebody that not only sees your business and sees what you do, but they're able to see across the board what's working. And they have that bandwidth to learn different platforms and really get to know. There are so many options. And for some of our clients, they can do all of that. And for a lot of them, they really have to limit their choices due to budget. So when they're working with someone like us, we're able to see their strengths and how they develop those customer relationships and really match them with the best platform for them, where they're able, again, to develop those relationships and get the best bang for their buck.
Okay. Truth be told, right here, right now, share with us, if you will, one of those aha moments from a client or a customer who actually took your sage advice and they went, that Elizabeth knows her stuff. This is awesome. That has to just be, it's just totally mind blowing and exciting for you when people actually do pay attention to the advice that you give them.
Absolutely. I think one of the ways that we've seen that the most, and probably the most specific, is email marketing, and really seeing how, we've had clients that a lot of times they think email marketing is dead and nobody's using it, nobody's growing because of it. And we had a client that implemented some strategies, some flows, and essentially just to increase that return rate for their customers. And it was so fun to see the revenue that was driven just by these simple tweaks. And it's really making a huge impact on her budget, and her revenue. And again, it's helping her keep in touch with those customers and really increase that return rate. So it was fun to see, she kind of thought that was not a platform to be on anymore, but it's really making a big difference for her.
I absolutely love to hear stories like that, Elizabeth. We are out of time, but I hope you'll come back and chat some more. And to the people who out there who think that email marketing is dead, right? Uh, Talk to somebody who did it that's laughing all the way to the bank right now. Yeah, they'll tell you all about it.
Yes,
Elizabeth,
absolutely.
thank you so much. For the rest of you, we can make the connect to Elizabeth just for you. Come find us at dailyadbrief.com. We'll make it happen for you. I'm your host, Mary Therese Griffin in Atlanta. We'll see you next time for more Media Champions.